This development is completely different from what I've been looking for tiny house land to put my Boxable on. You'll notice there are large houses here, but you will also see there's power and there is water and sewer already stubbed in. Most of these lots are sold already, but there are a few still remaining. This is year-round access, and the roads are maintained through the HOA fees. Yes, HOA fees. There are some animal tracks right there. We'll see those animals in just a minute, but this area is absolutely beautiful. Here are some of those animals I was talking about. Coming up, you'll see that this is kind of an open field area. There is one lot here available, and you'll notice there are different sizes of homes and styles. That house back there is a house I'm going to stay in, so stay tuned for that. I think the minimum square footage requirement size is 1,600 square feet, but the bonus of this development is that it is straight vacation land. It can be used year-round, no limit on duration, short-term, long-term. Owners can live there. Here's another look at that house we were behind. And coming up on the right, this is that house that I pointed out earlier that I will be staying in the future. And here's just another look at a cabin, and it had a really nice back patio, but this might be a different option for me, at least initially. Well, I just drove by a couple of properties in Orderville, Utah, and the place is stunning. When I've driven by here before, I just always loved it. The Mount Carmel area, it's so beautiful. So this is totally different from what I've been looking at. They are cabins, and they require a cabin look to the area. But I was thinking, I'm just kind of opening up myself to all options. And I was like, well, I don't know, maybe I just get myself a house, a cabin that I could live in for part of the year. And maybe they're sending me the CCNRs for the development, but maybe I can put an accessory dwelling unit like they can in California on the property. But some of the good things is that it is maintained by the city through the HOA fees. There is also the sewer, water, all of that, and 1 gig fiber internet already set up. The nice thing about this area is that a lot of the properties up here are vacation rentals. Could be good and bad. I mean, they're very nice properties, and I was looking at the prices for them last night, and you're looking at like almost $400 a night, up over $500 a night in the summertime. So that is an option to do as well. There are some properties that are totally booked out through the winter, so maybe the owners are booking them out themselves and just taking them off the market and staying in them. So it's nice that that is an option to rent these out. So it's still kind of a resort type area that would be very financially beneficial to me, because my idea is that ideally I'd like to do away with the rentals here in Utah that I have and take the money and invest it in this other kind of tiny home, vacation resort, getaway, wilderness, retreat area. And a lot of the land that I've been looking at is not that awesome. The awesome land, it's very expensive, and it already has everything with the power and the water and all that. Or on the other hand, then it's land that is very remote, and it will cost just an arm and a leg to get up to where I would want it to be. And it's not necessarily in the closest proximity to recreation that I'm looking for. So this area here, it is 23 minutes from Zion. That is amazing. Okay, that's why these rent for so much. And then it's an hour, just slightly over an hour to Bryce. Hurricane, because now that I've been to Hurricane, I'm really impressed with that. Let me just pull it up because it has the what is it? Oh man, the place where everybody always gets stuck. Oh, so Hurricane's an hour and 20 minutes. It's just a beautiful area. The hardware stores and that stuff, like the Home Depot, it's about an hour away. Let me look up the... So with these ones, the distance to recreation is way better than any other land that I've looked at, but it's not as good to places like hospitals and grocery stores and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. So I'm just opening up myself to so many things, and it would be nice to have my own... It would be amazing to have like my own cabin, like one of these that I could just go to and be at peace, but then when I want to rent it out for the time period, rent it out. And what a great investment for sure. There's only about 2 properties left in this area, and the smallest one I believe is an 1.5 acres, and then the other one, the bigger one, is almost 2 acres. So decent sized lots. It's just a matter of what to do with my Boxable, because I definitely want to get that. And I just talked to Boxable, so I will include that in another video, because this one will just be about Orderville, Utah. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'll read over the CC&Rs once I get those, and then call another realtor just to pick their brain about that piece of land and go from there. But I don't know. Once you start looking at things, the doors that are available, to open up to, things kind of change. And but I will say one thing, is I do have plenty of time. I did confirm I do have plenty of time to look for land specifically for my Boxable, so that is good. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. What do you think about having a property that is in a kind of a residential area with an HOA, but it is maintained year-round? I could drive there in my front-wheel drive crappy car, and good pieces of land, beautiful setting, excellent proximity to national parks. So let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear. Anyway, I am headed to Texas now, so I will see you in my next video. Bye.